Hey everyone, this is Alex from Huckleberry Home Solutions. Here today to show you a quick tutorial on how to choose and mix mud for your mud project. So my mud of choice is Proform. Nothing against USG, but I've just had really good luck with all the Proform models. Proform all-purpose for your setting tape and initial compound, and then light blue for the finishing coats. Light blue, I don't need any other mix other than light blue for my finishing. It just does a really good job depending on how much water I mix, whether I'm hand finishing or finishing with my automatic tools. So here I've got my box of Proform. It is a 4.5 gallon box. No problem getting all buckets just when I have a big job like this with 12 to 15 boxes of mud. It's cheaper for the customer and myself just to get the boxes and then mix it, since I mix it anyway. But I do grab a 5 gallon bucket so it has a little bit more area to work with when I add the compound. And then we pour the compound right in the bucket. Just like that. And then normally I'll break the the box down, and I will use it as a floor covering. So when I mix the mud, it doesn't get all over like this. It doesn't get on the floor, just gets on the cardboard, and I can clean it up from there. So if you take a quick look at this mud, it is very, very thick and unworkable. If you try to put that on your wall, that is not going to work. Where it might work, you just might have a ton of sanding to do. So when we talk about mixing the mud, I grab a water bottle, just a 16.9, and I fill it with water. And I know right off the bat, just from mixing this so many times, I need at least one. And then I'll go ahead and mix another one. Fill another one, just because I have a feeling that on this job I've been mixing almost 2 full bottles. Try to keep the sides of your bucket clean as good as you can. You want to take this and you want to chop it up a little bit just to get some of the water worked in. I'll show you what it looks like before we mix it. Now, once we mix it, it'll have. All right. Time to get mixing. So right off the bat, I can tell you that already looks so much better, but we're still not at the consistency I want, because I need to hand finish some butt joints today, and it's still just a little thick. I'm gonna do probably another half. I think a half bottle of water should do it. Yeah, we'll start with that. So as far as hand finishing goes, that's going to be just fine. If we were finishing, whenever we do our flat boxes later with our flat tape joints for our second coat, then I'll want it just a hair thinner for that. But as far as for, yeah, this consistency is just fine for hand coating butt joints. So, take you along over here. Gonna get some mud in the pan. And then we take our knife, and that is what we're looking for right here, that consistency right there. They call it pancake batter, or just enough to where it's starting to fall off the knife by itself. Not too thin, not too thick. Happy mudding.